Hello everyone. Today I'm proud to present the new knowledges about how to find a slope and the polar coordinate and how to find a slope that I will prove it to you and you can apply this knowledge to other examples. Okay, let's begin to the first topic today. Yes. When we tell about the slope of the tangent line, the slope this means for have the background knowledge that we have to learn and the first topic is about the rectangular coordinate. This means this the x and y and how to find the slope of the tangent. We will rewrite it in a derivative. Yes, it's a derivative or dy by dx. And this one is either a rectangular coordinate, but in this case we will focus on the polar coordinate and how to find it. I will show you today. They have a two solution that will get the answer for in this example. First, I will regarding to the formula. Slope of 3 equal to r cos theta plus to the derivative of r sin theta and divided by a negative r sin theta and plus with the derivative of r cos theta. This one is a formula that if you don't like to understand about how to do with the slope of the tangent line with the theory or the principle, you can remember and use it. If you more easily, you can put inside and find the first derivative in each particle, like this. But I will tell you something when you have to know the idea and the principle of this, you will understand everything. Here, let me start. Derivative, this means dy by dx is the derivative of y by the derivative of x. And in its state, we will see that y is a rectangular coordinate. This will be a number or something. But in this case, it's a theta or r or radius or something. And then we will find this and respect to the theta. We will rewrite in this equation to be dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. Write this and this one. How to do next? You can see regarding to this equation that have a two particle in the numerator and denominator. And both this one is a one particles and the second we will write is the second of the particle. And how to find them? I need to find dy by d theta and I would like to find dx by d theta. And how to find them? Okay, I will let you know. For the knowledge about the relationship between rectangular coordinate and polar coordinate, it will written as y equal to r sin theta and x equal to r cos theta. This is a principle that we have to learn before. If you don't know what it is, I will show some pictures to you. This one is a comparison between a rectangular coordinate and polar coordinate. Polar coordinate, you can find it. This one is a radius r. We will highlight this line. This means r is the radius. And the theta is the angle that we do from the x-axis and directions of counterclockwise. And then you will get the theta. Then, when we consider regarding to this point This point is like some point that we have to define as a two things. First is a rectangular. You can find it in these particles is on the direction of x and y. Because if you get to the x, distance x, and for the how far with the origin is y. This one is a rectangular. But the polar coordinate you will written as the r and theta. And you can see for the trigonometrics, r cos theta will get x. This means the distance will come up in this line. Like a vector we have to learn in the physics. In close of this angle will get cos, and in this direction out of the angle will get sine. This means r cos theta equal to x and r sine theta equal to y. Yes, and you get a relationship. Then how to do next? When you get the value of this one, you will find the derivative of y and x by respect to the theta. Then, how do we get y equal to r sine theta, and then it's given r equal to cosine 3 theta, then we plug in this value inside. You get cosine 3 theta times sine theta. Yes, this is our y, and x will get x equal to cosine 3 theta multiplied by cosine theta. And then we get the derivative of y. We will got d by the theta of y is a cosine 3 pi multiplied with sine theta. In this step, you will get the derivative with the product rules that you have to know. You can see regarding this one is A and back is B. In the product rules is A and multiply by derivative of B plus B and multiply with the derivative of A. Then we will get this. dy by d theta equal to d of cosine 3 theta multiplied with sine theta. Then you can regarding to this particle in the front is like A and this one is B. For the product rules of derivative, either A multiplied by the derivative of B and plus B multiplied by derivative of A, and then we get cosine 3 theta. Derivative of sine theta is cosine theta. Okay, then plus of the sine theta. Derivative of A is a cosine t pi. We'll get negative sine t theta and sorry. Yeah, and this one will inside of the angle here because this is a constant. You will move out and do like this. Okay, we get a dy by the theta. Then we will find derivative of x with respect to theta. Okay, this one is a cosine 3 theta and multiply with the cosine theta. Then we will get these thetas of cosine 3 theta multiply cosine theta. Delighted to dilate is a product rule is get theta Derivative of cosine is negative sine theta. Okay, and plus cosine theta. Derivative of cosine 3 pi is negative sine t theta. Then derivative inside is a 3. You will get it. Yeah, you can see. We will get dy and dx when we will understand and respect to theta, then we will plug in to find the slope. For solution, dy by dx equal to cosine t theta multiplied with cosine theta plus sine theta negative sine t theta multiplied by 3 and divided by cosine 3 pi theta negative sine theta plus cosine theta negative sine theta and 3. And then we consider it on the point or the theta equal to t pi over 4 like this, and then I hand you about it and you will find it next. You will get the value of the theta and you will plug in the angle. You will get the cosine of 3 multiplied by 3 is 9 pi over 4 is the cosine t pi over 4 plus sine t pi over 4 negative. We will get it inside. This is 3 sine t pi is sine 9 pi over 4 divided by that cosine 9 pi over 4 negative sine t pi over 4 plus cosine t pi over 4 t sine 9 pi over 4. And then you will find the value in different of cosine and sine in different angles. Okay, we have to find in first is the cosine 9 pi over 4 cosine t pi over 4 3 sine t pi over 4. Yes, that is. We will find the 3 value and you can plug in and get the final answer. And then you can look at this. We will get the cosine of 2 pi plus pi over 4. For this case, I get the 2 pi because this is will more easily because 2 pi is like origin, then that means it's 0. Then we will get the pi over 4. We will get the cosine pi over 4. Then we will get the cosine of pi over 4. We will like this is square root 2 over 2. Then this one cosine 3 pi over 4. We will get it pi minus pi over 4. And then in this case, you cannot do in the cosine 9 pi over 4. You cannot do like this because it's just not either 2 pi, but this is a pi. And then I will have some idea for you if you don't remember about the background knowledges in the sine before the value of its angle sine cos 10. This one is a Q1. This one is a Q2, Q3, and Q4. Q will just refer to the quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we will understand it. I remember it all sine, tan, cos. That's mean in the brown color. That's mean the value of the angle of in each particles in each quadrant will get a positive. For example, when we get the angle like this and you would like to see the value of sine theta, then you will get a positive theta, sine theta, because it's on the current 2. It means the sine is positive. In another case, and you would like to find the same position, but you change to cos. If cos is just not positive, you will get a negative in front. And then it's our idea that you can apply to use with there. This one, cosine of pi minus pi over 4. That means its position is pi. And negative, we will move the angle in the clockwise direction. It will get a negative like this, and we stop at here. This one, the angle is a pi over 4. Yes, but you cannot know about it. Then you will write a symmetry line like this. And this one is also to be a pi over 4 because it's due to symmetry. And then you will find a cos of the quadrant 1. Cosine of pi over 4 is square root 2 over 2 like a sine pi over 4. But then it have a difference on the symbol in front of the value. In this case, it's a cos, right? But it's just not positive. It's positive only sine. That's why the cosines are t pi over 4 equal to negative of square root 2 over 2 like this. Then in 3 we will do like this. It's the same, but it's will more easily. We will get the sine pi over 4 we equal to square root 2 over 2, but it's still positive because it's in the quadrant 2. Okay, right. And I have something for you. If you would like to remember, you can. All Santa Claus. Santa Claus. Sin tan cos. All sine tan cos. Or we will understand it. All Santa Claus. Yeah, it's a technique to remember about the positive in each quadrant. This is the quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes, it's like this. If you can remember, if you get your more calculation, will more easily. Yes, and then you will get all of the value. How to do next? It's very easy. You will plug in the value inside of this one. This one is cosine 9 pi over 4, and we get the square root 2 over 2. Then multiply with cosine t pi over 4 is negative square root 2 over 2 plus sine t pi over 4. Sine t pi over 4 is square root 2 over 2 like this. And then sine negative multiply by negative 3 and sine 9 pi over 4. Oh, this one. We need to find one more of the angle 4 is the sine 9 pi over 4. 9 pi over 4 equal to 2 pi plus pi over 4 is same like this. This one is the sine pi over 4 is equal to square root 2 over 2 as well. And then you do next. You move this here. Okay. 2 over 2 divided by root 2 over 2 negative sign 3 pi over 4 is negative root 2 over 2 plus cosine 3 pi over 4 is negative square root 2 over 2 negative 3 sine. This one we get square root 2 over 2 as well. Then you can see it has the many terms of the square root 2 over 2. Then you can cross out together. This one, this one, this one, and this one. Yes, this one, this one, this one, and this one. It will leave only the sign here. This is minus 1. This one is negative 3 over of. This one is negative 1. And positive, negative, and negative will get a positive 3. Then it leaves this one to get negative 4, and the under is 2. We will divide it and get negative 2. Then the slope of curve tangent line. This one, we will get negative 4 and overwrite 2. We will get negative 2. Then the slope of tangent line curve r equal to cosine t theta at theta equal to 3 pi over 4 is negative 2. And this one is our answer that we got for the phi slope in this curve. And this is all of the idea that you can apply to another example. And then I will show you something I have to do before. I have done before about how to use this formula. You can plug in inside, and you can see all of term is like this that we have to do in the before. Yes, this is for all the idea for this clip video. And if you have a question, you can feel free to ask me. Don't hesitate to ask me. And see you in the next video. Thank you very much.